Hey guys, Michael here from michaelsherlock.com. This video, the content in this video is copyright NFL Incorporated, NFL Network, whatever. This is NFL Red Zone, and I just want to give you guys a little taste of what it actually is. Again, these games are copyrighted by the NFL, so it's their content, not mine. So I'm just giving you that disclaimer right now. So essentially what NFL Red Zone is it changes between all the games that are currently happening. So you'll never have commercial, you'll never have a really boring spot when it's time for somebody to kick and they're just going really slow, and then there's kickoffs and TV timeouts. You're never going to have that with NFL Red Zone because it just goes through between all the different games that are happening and will give you updates on what's going on. So as that runs for a second, let's just go over pricing. Now there are no commercials essentially with NFL Red Zone Live, but it does cost $50 a year. Now when you consider that NFL only happens on Sundays for most of these games, NFL Red Zone of course then only happens on Sundays, so you're only going to be able to get it once a week when you consider the pricing. So it's $50 a year. That comes out to be about $3 per season if you take $50 and divide that by 17 weeks. However, because 4 weeks have already happened, if you were to see this video and then go out and buy this, you're going to be paying about $3.84 a week, which really isn't that bad considering there's no commercials. And this is probably the second best NFL thing for TV, like a premium thing for the NFL that I've seen. Of course, that's behind the DirecTV exclusivity where they allow you to switch between all of the live games. But this does the next best thing where instead of you switching between the channels, it does everything and it switches between all the action. So where that would have been just a TV timeout with the Indianapolis game, it switches over to the Chicago-Detroit game. It'll show us some of this. Now what's really cool is even if there's no teams going in for a score, they'll always show you scoring. But even if there's nobody going in for the score, they'll just pick a game and they'll throw you into it, so you'll be able to get a taste for it. And it's not really super crazy where it's just switching back and forth between scoring every single second. It does a really good job with getting you a taste of each game so you know what's going on, and then with these little updates, it'll pop between games sporadically. So it's really a really great thing for NFL lovers like myself, and I'm sure some of you out there, because it allows you to get a taste of all of the games, and on Sundays to really, instead of just seeing the local team that's playing, you can see every game. And essentially, the aim of this is to be able to, you're not going to see everything of each game, but you're going to be able to see enough so you can talk about and understand and know what happened in each of the games. And what's really cool is sometimes they'll do this and they'll just switch back and forth. Other times they'll do like a picture-in-picture thing where they'll have 2 games happening at one time, so you can see what's going on in 2 situations if there's ever an opportunity or a time when 2 things are happening at the same time that's interesting. Like this is an interesting thing because there's just a safety. And that's not something that you may see that on a highlight, but basically this pops you in and shows it to you pretty much as close to live as you're going to get. So whereas DirecTV users are able to get NFL Sunday Ticket where they can watch all the games live, this basically is live highlights and a live taste of each game, so you're able to drop back and forth, and again, it's aimed towards NFL lovers, so you'll be able to get all of the games that you want. Again, this is $50 a year, so that works out to be a little less than $3 a week. It also then, because there's already been 4 weeks, it'll work out to be about $3.80 a week if you were to purchase this now. So again, I'm Michael Sherlock from michaelsherlock.com. This is NFL Red Zone. It's available as a premium channel from Verizon. I have Fios. Also, Comcast has it, and a lot of other providers will offer this to you. For pricing, again, it's $50 a year. You can work that out to whatever you get on, and I would assume that halfway through the year, maybe they drop it down to $25 because you're only seeing half. I'm not exactly sure, but the reason why it costs money is because there are no commercials, and it's just pure NFL goodness because you can enjoy everything. The one last disclaimer I'd like to repeat that this is copywritten by the NFL for the private use of their audience. So I'm just sharing this with you like you're just a friend over at my house, and I'm not trying to infringe on any of these games. I'm just trying to show you how good NFL Red Zone is and what a great job the NFL as a whole has done with this new premium channel. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.